going, y'all? It is your girl, Oso Diva, and you already know, in the Diva Den, we keep it 100 while keeping it Diva. So I had to bring y'all an exclusive, okay? I had to bring y'all an exclusive, because it wasn't going to work having her come in the Diva Den with all them other peoples. I needed some alone time, okay? She had me come put on so nasty wig, child. So I had to come and talk to her. Miss T.S. Madison.
Hey, everybody.
Hi.
You said I had to put on those nasty
girl on nasty wig.
Yeah, so nasty wig.
Facebook videos.
So it's alone in the room.
Go, girl.
It's just me and you.
And since you started that, we're going to jump right in that. Now, you are a trans woman.
I am a trans woman. I am a anomaly to usually what the general trans woman is.
Okay.
You know? Most trans women have the same backstory of, you know, I felt that I was a woman trapped inside of a man's body.
Did you have that story?
Well,
I feel like
that seems like, isn't that just the
that's just the storyline, and everyone has to find.
Well, that wasn't my story. My story was, you know, and I think it kind of based the way my career actually began.
Okay.
My story was I was a horny boy.
Shut up. Shut up.
I was a horny boy that wanted to experience my sexual endeavors with a man as a woman. I've always been attracted to heterosexual men.
Okay.
And heterosexual men aren't attracted to men.
They aren't.
Heterosexual men are attracted to women.
Yeah.
And the kind of man I wanted didn't want me as a boy.
Right.
It was just that it's not what it was. And you know, I've always been effeminate, always. Mm-hmm. I've always felt that I was never a man.
Right.
Especially the way I'm growing up now, looking at the way the man has evolved into so many different things. And I also have brothers. So, you know, my brothers and I are different.
Right. I don't mean to cut you off, but when I think about it, I've been following T.S. Madison for a while now.
Right.
So, Miss Mary,
hey,
Miss Mary, baby.
Hey, Ma.
Now, you openly express, you know, you were born and raised in the church, type of thing. Your mother's in the church, and you have brothers. So, you being with you being you, and then dealing with that. How do you deal with the Bible thumpers that have giving you a full scholarship to hell because of what it is that you're choosing to do?
Well, the way I deal with them is I've come to understand and respect everyone's individualism.
Right.
I had to, in order for me to understand and fully accept myself. I had to understand that each one of us are individually wrapped and packaged. You know, and I have to respect that. Okay. And a person's views and opinions and depiction of me is not me. It's that person's views, opinion, and depiction of me. And when it comes down to back that up with me understanding the whole individual aspect of the situation, I understood that as an individual, I had to get to know God for myself. And not for what this person taught me, what this is teaching, because my mother taught me that there's a huge difference between religion and relationship.
Come on.
So I established a relationship with whom I deemed as God when I was about 7 years old. I established that relationship, you know. Maybe there was a voice that kind of came out to me and spoke out to me and whatever. And then also I look at my life in a way that my life is falling into so many different pieces that each piece is fitting into whatever mystical puzzle that was put together for it to fall in its place.
The way that it fell.
So anything that happens in your life and happens to you in life or manifests in your life isn't manifesting or happening by accident.
Right.
So there could have been a possibility that I was meant to be a trans woman because it might have helped my mother's story or my mother's or faith helped build a stronger relationship that my mother had with God, you know what I'm saying? Because of that, or because, of course, this is a challenging experience.
I was about to say, how did she feel when you, like, what was first? Did you come out and say that you were gay?
Oh, girl.
Was it like, Miss Mary got gray hairs because of you, why?
Yeah, she does. Well, the first thing, you know, with parents that raise their children in a biblical background, you know, they usually don't see the sins and things that their children do because, you know, they're not supposed to do that because they are in church. And I think, I'm not going to say my mother turned a blind eye to it or my family turned a blind eye, because my grandfather used to say to her all the time, that boy.
No, he didn't.
Yeah.
Shut up.
He did.
But they know.
He gonna be, yeah, you that boy, you know, my grandfather said that stuff, you know, long time ago, you know, and, you know, of course, you hearing that from your grandparents, and then you know what you feel on the inside, and you know what you're being raised to. It's a huge struggle. So I had to keep silent about it because my thing was more so embarrassing my mother.
Right.
She already raised us 3 boys. As a single mother working 2-3 jobs.
That's the story.
Yeah. She already raised us that way. Right. So you know that's just the stereotype.
Right.
No father in the home.
Right.
The boys are going to turn out to be homosexual.
Because there's no masculine.
Because there's no masculine figure. My grandfather was a huge masculine figure in my life. He was not he was not my birth dad.
Right.
He's my grandfather. He's my mother's dad.
Right.
But that man taught me how to work. That man taught me how to work, fish.
Yeah, man.
Make money.
Right.
Manage money.
Grandfather jobs.
Yeah, that was my grandpa.
Right.
You know, because he stepped in when the dad was gone.
Right.
However, my mother was a strong woman who, at 17 years old, 15, she had me when she was 15.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
Oh, wow.
So, she and my aunt, who's going to heaven, has raised me when they were about between 15, 16, 17 in a house that my grandfather left them when he and my grandmother split up and he married someone else. They left them that house, so they were grown-ups.
Right.
They were grown up, raising themselves and raising me because I was the first.
Wow.
So there were so many things that I learned from them being strong women. I've seen women do a man's job.
Okay. That's
I've
everywhere.
seen women do a man's job, take care of her household, can change a tire on a car,
okay,
change brakes. I've seen them do these things. Yeah. You understand what I'm saying? And then I still had the masculine presence from my grandfather, so it had nothing to do with me not having a male figure in the home. I don't care what anyone says about that because my brothers, they didn't have a male figure.
I was about to say, because are any of your brothers?
And my brothers find me, they don't find me strange, but they find my attraction strange.
To men.
To men.
Because they don't have that.
Like, how do you like a man?
Right. A stinky, funky man.
What the hell is wrong with you liking a man? And I'm like, honey, I'm a woman.
In high school, were you transitioning through this? Like, when was it
was a mental transition going through it in high school because I still was trying to figure out, what this was. Like, I didn't think like a man. I didn't have man thoughts because especially when you actually really sit down and you really get to know the essence of the way a man thinks and the way a man thinks about a woman and his attraction to a woman. Like, I didn't have those same thoughts and attraction to a woman. I've always found a woman to be beautiful and gorgeous and succulent and delicious.
Like me.
But from...
Oh, my bad. I thought you said so deep on my bad.
I was actually describing me. But I found these things.
Go ahead.
I found these things, but I wasn't on the end of wanting to finding these attractions because I was sexually attracted or emotionally attracted or physically attracted. I think it was more of an admiration from admiring it and being like, wow, like I think that's one of God's most magnificent creations to me.
Yeah.
That's just the way I feel. And there are times when I come into when I headbutt with women who say, "You mad at me because I'm a real woman and I got a real pussy?" I was like, "No, ma'am."
No.
One thing I'm not is angry. I'm not angry at you.
Do women really do that?
Oh God. They do it a lot, and they try to do it because they've had bad experience with other T-girls who may have said, "Well, I could take your man and this and the other or whatever." You know, there are girls that feel that way just because. But it's just that's just a natural thing that a woman feels like. Bitch, I'm a bad bitch. I can take your man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's just what it is. You know, and I think they've had those bad experiences or whatever, and a woman is not going to see. Well, a woman that's not smart is not going to see us as
a threat,
as a woman. They're not going to see us as a woman. They're going to be like, "Oh, that's a man. You're always a man." You know, which is not the case, because if you're a woman and you're looking at it from a woman's perspective, you got to know a man. You got to know what snatched your man. It was that. It wasn't your brain, because he didn't see your brain first.
It definitely was not. It was not.
He didn't see your brain first. He saw your lips, your ass, your tits.
Right.
He saw something. And when men have an attraction to a trans women, that the first thing is coming to this man's mind is, I'm not looking at this
as a man. Yeah.
Because that's just not what a man is looking at. I'm not gonna walk outside and be like, to do is to be like, "Man, you see the ass?"
Right.
And then maybe after that, if they start studying things, it's like, wait a minute,
right?
You know, which and I'm fine with that, right. And I'm not angry or jealous at a woman because she's a woman. I actually respect and honor her for that. Okay. However, I have to let her know that man might be here as well. Okay. You know, and there's a possibility that we might be playing tug of war.
Oh, bitch, that is my number one fear. Can we just put a pause on that? I'm not afraid of the dark, spiders, clowns, the gym, maybe a little bit. But undercover brothers. Now, you said that it's a whole lot of straight men that love a T-girl.
Well, it's a whole lot of straight men that
undercover. Okay.
Well, let me break it down a little bit, just a smidge, just more than a girl is going. Because I not only do I have experiences being too, but I have experiences being in the adult entertainment.
Right. So you have a whole different perspective. Honey, 22-ish.
Let me hold your hand.
Hold my hand, baby. Come on.
Man, what I want you to understand about a man, when you leave from in my presence, what I want you to understand about a man is not thinking with the fact of this is this. He's not dissecting it like that. It's, let me bust this nut.
And that's it.
So when people say the down low man, you know, there are some men that are intrigued by the whole situation of, oh my God, I'm sitting here looking at this person and they might have a dick in between their legs, you know. Right. How am I going to step this erection? Because my first mental thought is my attraction is towards a woman.
Right. Because
but my curiosity takes me outside into the neither area, you know. And I don't want women to feel threatened or to feel some type of way about the situation, but men are just very sexual creatures. That's just what it is. It's and it is what it is. I try to tell women when they marry a man, ma'am, you don't know that man, and you will never know that man because that man introduced himself to you filtered.
Okay.
He introduced himself to you as the filtered man because a man is raised up in a certain way. Well, 80% of the men are raised up in a certain way where they're supposed to present themselves to a woman as the man. Right. You know? So he may not come to you with his freaky thoughts. I've dealt with dudes that I've dealt with them for a minute, and then it's like, I just want to put your toes in my mouth and lick the bottom of your feet, and I want to be sweaty. Well, I didn't know this in the beginning because I wouldn't have been kissing your ass. Bitch, with you licking feet. Like, I didn't know that. You know what I'm saying? These are things. Right. It's stuff that you find out, you know, moving forward. You know, so a woman is a woman, or a trans woman in general will never know. You will never know the essence of your partner in full. Never.
Do you really believe it?
You will never know him.
Ever, never.
You will never know him.
What if y'all, it's 3 o'clock in the morning, y'all done rolled up, drank a little something, y'all deep in thought,
Well, and he let. Well, a man's biggest fear and biggest thing is being.
I see the
thought
feel
of
on your lip.
Yeah, it's just being thought of as being a straight weak. Let me say straight weak, sissy, punk, bag. That ain't me.
Right.
Even the men who I have torn their backsides to pieces.
Jesus.
On dickbitch.com has stood up. I ain't no fat. You know what I'm saying? And I'm okay with that because I'm fine with that's.
You dealing with something because
it means something else than just to a man than just the act, the sexual act. It means I'm a bitch. You can walk all over me. You can drag me out. You know what I'm saying? That's what it means to a man. So you may not ever get a man to tell you, I might want you to give me some oral sex and stick your finger. You may not have a man to ever tell you that. But he may go out in society and find a freaky bitch
that'll do it, right.
that he can run that change to.
Okay.
Stick 3, 4, 5.
Run me that. After he run me that.
I'm gonna stick 3, 4, 5, 6 rand a fist up and down, honey, and I'm gonna collect my change. You can go home.
Oh.
So, I think, and this is bad, and I'm going to say what I'm going to say it. I think that society creates the down because it does not give a man the opportunity to actually express themselves. When a person or a man expresses himself and says, "Okay, this is what I like." Oh, it's automatically you're in a label.
You're
now.
something.
You're a
faggot.
you're
in a category. Yeah.
You're a faggot. I can't be around you. And that might not be the case.
Yeah.
I met a gentleman in my life that told me that he was pegging. He enjoys pegging.
What's that?
Pegging is when a woman uses a strap and she performs anal sex.
That's some bullshit. That's some bullshit. How and why?
He told me he enjoys pegging. So, my thing to him was, because I thought he was an attractive man, I was like, well, bitch, let me peg
Okay. let me go ahead and drop this hole.
You drop that drop that zero and get rid of Hebrew.
Shut up.
Leave that damn dildo on the counter.
Shut up.
Get you some real titties.
What?
He's like, no, I can't do that.
But you want a woman to...
This is why I try to explain to women. A man is more complex than you would think. They think women are complex. Men are so complex and secretly complex because there are so many things that are ticking like a clock in their head about certain situations. But what they put in the forefront, the filter that they put in the front is, man, I ain't doing that.
Right. We talked about that in the Diva Den. And all of the fellas got all antsy. We talked about women looking at, tossing their salad a little bit, right?
I mean, because if they're so afraid of being feminine, ain't that great. How is it? I don't understand it. Just like for me, like I'm someone I argue in the streets because I have straight friends.
Okay. I believe it. You didn't have to. That was like you trying to convince. I got straight friends.
I have straight friends that that I went to school that watch me blossom into who I am. That, sometimes they say, "Bitch, if you ain't had that dick out, motherfucking tear that ass, pussy up." And I'm like, "Well, just pretend I don't." They're like, "No, I can't do that."
Oh.
We joke around like that or whatever.
Right.
But they're my friends and I have some of them that really are protective of me because I'm just a natural. I'm your friend.
Yeah. You walked in, gave me hugs and kisses.
I'm your friend.
I know
you know what I'm saying or whatever. Now we'll have you. If your money right, I definitely will have
Shut
you.
up.
But if that's not your thing, I'm not going to try to coax you into doing it.
That's
respect.
Yes.
But I've argued in the streets with people who have, come at them like, why you ain't around that? So you know what that is? Like, yeah, bitch, that's our girl.
Right.
Hell yeah, I know what she is.
Right.
That's our people.
She.
And you ain't gonna fuck with her. You feel me? And well, why you ain't got, and their thing is, I can have sex with a woman in this, but I can't fuck a man or a trans in the butt because, and I totally understood it. Because someone was like, well, Madison, if you like fucking a man in the booty, why don't you get you a woman? I'm like, sweetie, where's the balls?
Shut up! The vein, they don't got one.
Where's the balls in the nuts?
No!
Where is that?
Why didn't you cut yours up?
Oh, no, ma'am.
So, okay, see, because that was my next question. Now,
the reason why I have not had a sex change, or every trans person in the beginning, every trans woman in the beginning has the thought in their mind of that's the ultimate for them to.
That's the T-loss. They've reached it. I am a woman now.
But I think that's the key to my wisdom.
That girl, that girl, that girl, that girl, that girl. Oh, yeah. Almost 7 days a week, each and every day. I keep them talking about me.